Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2. So, we're now- oh, hey, you guys are here too. I didn't even notice you guys before. I still feel like I'm dreaming, but everything I'm seeing, this place is where I am now, it's real. I've actually come to Oracle, to an Ark ship in the flesh. It's like, I don't know, I'm not sure how to put it into words. This is way past confusing. Alright, time to do some story quests. Alright, let's just, I guess, oh, we're showing her around. I forgot.
Hey, boss. Who are the newcomers?
They're...
I'm Hitsugi, and this is Al. I'm Io. No need for formalities. What brings you guys here with the boss? Well, they've helped us out with a bunch of stuff, so... Oh, right. The annoying stuff the boss got caught up in. Wow. Word travels fast. I can't deny any of it, though. Don't worry about it. It's in the boss's nature to deal with annoying stuff like this. Right, boss?
It's not annoying.
Yep, that's who you are.
I don't think it's annoying at all.
The boss always tries to go it alone, no matter how much we plead otherwise.
Is going it alone a bad thing?
Nah, it's fine. Just hate to see a friend overexert themselves. A little trust wouldn't hurt either. Not overdoing it and getting support when you need it. That's what friends are for. Right, boss?
Well, that's true.
Not that it matters what I say. You won't change your mindset. All we can do is come up with approaches to match your way of doing things. I guess you have to get used to that part. So, your boss is a little pushy too, huh? Definitely pushy. When the boss makes a decision, they stick to it. You hear about the way they handled the revival of the profound darkness?
Oh, EXP tickets. Fantastic. I'll take those. Oh no. Oh no. Why am I introducing her to Risa? Don't do that. Oh, Risa's just...
Oh, me?
Oh.
My. Oh, me, oh, my! Oh, whoa! Way to scare me half to death!
Don't use that phrase.
No need to be scared. I, Risa, am an upstanding ARCS operative.
Whether you're ARCs or not, anyone's gonna jump if you sneak up behind them like that.
Incidentally, perhaps I could just shoot you.
Now you've gone beyond scary!
What a refreshingly innocent response. Are these your new friends?
Be nice, please.
Oh me, oh my. With all due respect, I intend to get along with everyone most harmoniously.
Do
I
ya?
don't know what they're thinking, however. Now, may I ask who you are, young lady?
I'm Hitsugi. This little guy is Al.
Not your names. Who are you?
Oh.
Well, whoever they are, if they know you, then it's fine.
Okay, Risa, could you stop being creepy for 5 minutes?
No kidding.
Oh, how about this? Let's have a shootout to make our friendship official.
Is that what people do? I don't think that's what people do, Risa.
Shootout? Sorry, but that's not really my thing.
Aw, that's too bad. I bet you give off a totally different feeling when you're between my crosshairs than ARCS people do. Oh well. If you change your mind, let me know. I'll shoot you anytime. Ba-blam!
Okay, Risa, could you
Actually,
just
I
kinda...
might shoot you even if you don't let me know.
Great, fantastic. Yeah, just scooch along now. Thanks.
Don't take this the wrong way, but some of you ARCS people are completely insane.
I will not argue with you on that point.
For some reason, it felt like that last one was looking right through us. Spooky.
I know how you feel.
I wasn't scared. Actually, She seemed kinda nice.
What? Oh, she did?
Oh, that was hilarious. Oh my god. Risa's one of my favorite characters. She's very creepy and I I get like ugh when she's around, but it's a very well done character. A representative's obligation.
That's why when you propose making a new class, you absolutely must acquire permission from advocates of the other classes. This class just lures enemies in with cuteness, but it'll jeopardize the bouncer's position. Even if Arx does, I'll never go along with it.
Oh, of course not.
That's unfortunate. But Summoner has already been authorized by Arx, so your permission is unneeded.
Yeah.
Most importantly, I'll never be parted from my babies. Isn't that right, Katarine? Ouchies!
Great.
Hurts, Katarine.
Good job for you.
That's so cute, it makes me want to throw up. No, don't do that, Katori. What's at issue here is the dishonor to bouncers.
Am I even gonna show up here? Or is this... Oh, I am. Okay. Did I just leave them back on the ship? Or is this more time travel stuff?
What? It's not like there's any particular problem here. Katori's just whining at the Summoner Advocate.
Yeah, I see that.
Summoner. Oh. It's a rather interesting test class. It never would have occurred to me to use monsters to fight. It's good timing, too. Things wouldn't have gone so well if this came up before Katori was chosen as administrator for the Bouncer Permit exam.
Yeah.
Lazy is her MO, so she figures not having to fight for yourself means she could take it easy. She'd be a summoner without a second thought. Now that she is progressively mastering her art, it would be a waste to throw away her aptitude. But she's jealous that the summoners seem to have it easy, so she's complaining about it.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
You've nothing to say, Saga? Hey, Mr. Training Fanatic, the bouncer's honor is at stake here. I mean, look at this. Summoners clearly got 16 different ways to slack off. It's not fair.
Now, don't go spouting biased accusations.
Hey, you! Feel free to give him an earful anytime.
Mon ami, look at what a good mood Katarine is in. How are your babies doing?
Oh, wait, no! It could not be.
Oh no.
Has this miscreant poisoned you against the summoners as well?
I mean, I'm a guardian, so I can
Listen,
switch
what
at
is
any
the
time.
meaning of you stooping low to become a summoner rather than a bouncer like me?
I haven't been either of those things.
Maybe I'll consider becoming one. What do you say, Saga?
Permission denied. Now, it's time for training.
Just for ease of use, I've been
Wait,
100 the entire time.
And I'm free to pick whatever class I want. Any class I want.
You have a duty as representative of the Bouncers. Your authority stems from fulfilling it.
How is training part of my bouncer duty?
What a lively one she is. Eh, Katarine? She may have some sharp opinions, but never fear, for I shall never leave you.
Aw. Yeah, of course.
Yes, I know. I know you're happy, so stop headbutting my leg. Ouch.
Oh, that's hilarious. Stamina cookie. Fantastic. What's an idol? That is a good question. There we go. I had to click something on my other monitor there for a second. Hi.
Hey, seems like you've been busy since you woke up. How are you? Has the dust settled?
Those are some very normal clothes for you to be wearing. You look busy.
Yeah, well, it's good to have a lot on your plate if you ask me. The work Four Eyes McShifty keeps throwing at me is annoying, though.
Oh, I know her. She's the Arx idol who's always putting on concerts.
I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Kuna. Pleasure's all mine.
Aww.
And, Oh, I'm Hitsugi. Nice to meet you, too.
Aww.
I go to your concerts all the time. I'm a big fan. Wow, thanks.
Aww.
Moments like these are what makes me glad to be an idol. You come to see my shows sometimes, but never give me so much as a word of feedback. Meanie.
You got me there.
Hey, sis. What's an idol? What do they do?
An idol's job is to, An idol's #1 job is to put smiles on everyone's faces. I use my voice, body, and heart to let everyone know they're not alone. I believe no one in ARC should feel lonely. We are all in this together.
Aww.
You tell everyone they're always together? So they don't get lonely.
Aww.
That's right. We can't do much solo, but together, we'll find our way forward. Some people try to do everything on their own. And boy, is it a pain to keep up with them.
I feel that. Thanks.
Oh, jeez. I gotta get ready for my next concert. Hope to see you there. Catch you guys later!
Fantastic.
She was nice and friendly towards us, too. Dang! You're kind of a big shot, huh?
I'm big. I don't know about a big shot. I mean, I guess. Aika's objective. Alright, Aika.
Oh, excellent timing. I was just about to call you.
I'm psychic.
I'm Aika, from the Intelligence Bureau. We met once before. Bureau Commander Kasra has instructed me to remain on this ship for the time being.
He's instructed me to be sure that the information the Intelligence Bureau provides is both thorough and consistent.
Okay.
But really, I'm mostly here on recon.
Now that's what she was in the
He
anime.
just came out and said it.
The commander still doesn't trust Earthlings. In fact, some of them have even infiltrated ARCs. Naturally, the Intelligence Bureau is a tad suspicious. Some of the Earthlings working with us might be spies.
Okay, so that's something that they didn't talk about in the anime. And I'm figuring that would be something that would come up. In the anime, it was pretty much just the idea that Kasra and the Intelligence Bureau knew basically what was going on, and that no one else did. And here we're starting to learn that, oh, it's not just Kasra and the Intelligence Bureau. There are people on Earth who know what's going on, and they're also likely doing counterintelligence. So there's a lot of actual, like, spy stuff going on.
So the Bureau's keeping things under wraps while going over everyone else with a fine-tooth comb. How very like them.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what intelligence bureaus do, isn't it?
Agreed. That's why I'm here. As the Earthlings trust you two most, I'd like to commence surveillance with you two fully understanding the situation.
Makes sense.
It's less formal than it probably sounds. All I want is your cooperation in fulfilling the Bureau's request. I don't foresee there being any unreasonable demands, but I can't say for sure.
That also makes sense.
Did you do something, Aika?
I suggested we be trusting and understanding when engaging with a different culture.
Well, yeah.
That's why I'm here. As someone who's already communicated with the people of Earth, I am here as a representative of the Intelligence Bureau.
There was a really cute episode where they took her shopping after they learned who she was.
Burdensome it may be, but let's make the best of this partnership.
Or it may have been before they learned who she was. I don't quite remember the exact series of events. It's been a while since I watched that. The whole story. Okay. Oh, are we gonna actually learn about the anime here? Hi.
What's wrong? Something off about me?
You give off your hair color.
My hair color?
Yeah.
One of my distinguishing features, I suppose.
Oh, Khosra.
You can quit your poor attempt at deception.
Commander.
I didn't...
Like you, Aika has been touched by the power of Dark Falls.
That's why I'm asking
you're
about her
able
hair
to
color.
tell. Around 6 months ago, Dark Falls' apprentice was revived.
Okay, so this is the story of the anime.
With Matoi's help, we were able to seal away apprentice again.
But we slipped up. And this hair is the result.
By slipped up, she means we were extremely negligent. We got Matoi involved after she had just woken up, and we narrowly escaped a crisis.
Well, sure, but...
Matoi had some... I need to know the details.
Sure.
I mean,
It'd
I
be
know the
best
details.
If you knew the details. Tell him, Aika.
I inherited Dark Falls' apprentice, F-Factors, from Itsuki and Rina. I mean, my companions. I was fully prepared to be sealed away. But Miss Matoi wished to save me. She manipulated the gathering darkness and attempted to seal it away once more in the depths of Lillipad.
At the time, however, Matoi was not powerful enough to control such tremendous F-factors. Not only that, but she started to let the darkness gathering within Aika seep into her own body.
Miss Matoi likely expected that to happen. She'd make a far better vessel than I would, and she was fully prepared for the darkness to take over her body when she tried to save me. And she never looked back. Even though she had become the profound darkness once before, that is when it showed itself.
What Arx calls Dio Hunal, the profound darkness incarnate. Its appearance was incredibly brief.
I didn't try to excite or awaken Apprentice. It absorbed the darkness from us and went on its way. It looked at Miss Matoi, but did nothing.
Well, because that's Persona in there, right?
That's what happened. From there, we dealt with the cleanup. That was the worst part. Miraculously, Aika did not become occupied by the Dark Falls, but she was seriously corrupted. She did well to survive.
It was all thanks to Miss Matoi. After that, it took 6 months of treatment for me to recover. Now I'm in tip-top shape.
Matoi is in a short-term cryosleep to purge the corruption, so I've been following up on her progress. This isn't exactly her first time dealing with corruption, so the medical team is paying particularly close attention.
It's understandable.
And in time, this too shall pass. I heard from the medical team the other day. I think you will be able to see Matoi soon.
I mean, technically she is just standing outside, but I guess that's not plot-based. That's just she's there.
What I don't understand is why Dio Hunal did what it did. Why did it take our darkness and leave? I still can't wrap my head around it.
An excellent question. One only that monstrosity can answer. I'm sure you have some idea, though, yes?
Yes, I do, because technically that's me inside that thing. Aika's confused, and rightly so. I'm pretty sure I'd be confused too. Citing an acquaintance. Oh, she's gonna see someone she knows. Except for they're gonna be in full game costume. Alright, here we go. Hi.
Hey, fancy seeing... oh, shoot!
It's her friends from school. Is it the
What's
student
wrong?
council?
Look over there! That group of 4 there!
Okay. What about them? Friends of yours?
Sort of. Those are members
Yeah.
of the student council, or in other words, members of Mother Corps. They're here using avatars to investigate this world just like I used to. Yikes!
Okay, great.
Where's it going? Oh, thank goodness. That was close.
Shouldn't you say hi to your friends when you see them, Hitsugi?
Well, they're not real. They're kind of enemies at the moment.
Now that I've left Mother Corps, I can't exactly strike up a conversation about the weather with them anymore.
Why not?
Well, several
Because
reasons.
they think I'm a traitor and would probably jump me? Come to think of it, I wonder if word is going around school by now. I know this is my fault and all, but I hope I don't have to drop out or anything.
Because I'm me. Oh, great, Claris Grays. Here we go. Time for the energy level to spike.
Hey, Bonehead. If you're hanging around the ship, I guess things have settled down for you?
I mean, technically, yeah.
I haven't gotten any orders either, so I'm on something of a long overdue vacation. Heck of a coincidence, huh? Speaking of which, have you seen Miss Predecessor? She woke up before you did. Looked pretty busy with this and that.
Well, somebody yourself in
You think I'm self-important, Bonehead?
Huh? Oh, no,
I can sense it in the photons. It's okay. Keep on thinking what you like, because, hey, I am important.
The heck? Who is this girl?
I'm the third-generation Claris Grays, Lieutenant of the Combat Bureau. Nice to meet you, Shrimp.
Could you not? Besides, you're shorter than me anyway.
Can't help it. That's how I was designed. In fact, I was probably this tall when I was born.
Huh?
Yeah.
If Sarah were bigger, I would be too. Yep, get down to brass tacks, and it's all her fault.
So, it seems like their version of PSO doesn't have a story mode, per se.
Wait, you were designed? What does that even mean?
It means I was created. Basically, I'm a clone. Does that help?
Clone? What kind of half-baked sci-fi nonsense is this?
Listen, if you're trying to sympathize with my situation, don't worry about it.
You realize, okay, half-baked sci-fi, you realize you're on a ship, on a spaceship with lasers and space travel and like aliens, and this is, and like magic, and this is, it's from a different dimension, and you think clones are the strangest thing you've seen so far. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that's a little ridiculous at this point. I think clones, we can make clones right now. In a lot of places, it's not completely legal, but we can make clones. That's within our technology. Maybe not as advanced as, oh, we can just make a clone that's a full-size human. They'd still have to grow up like a regular person. But that's not something that we can't do. We can do that. And that's the thing that she thinks is just too sci-fi? That's hilarious.
I've accepted it, and so has everyone else. So, it's not worth talking about.
That's some good character development on her part, though.
I am who I am, and I'm just doing the best I can here. That's all there is to it.
Makes
I do
sense.
appreciate you thinking of me, though. Thanks.
Aw. You used to be such a crybaby.
Don't ever say that again. That was a long, long time ago. By the way, I didn't catch your boneheaded names, Shrimpin' Kid.
Oh, I'm Hitsugi, and this is Al.
Gotcha. Hitsugi and Al, huh? Good to meet you. Ah, crap! I'm gonna be late for my meeting with Sarah. Later!
Oh, that was great. The history of arcs. So we're gonna give the history of arcs to Hitsugi? Makes sense.
Hey, you're just in time. Would you like to review Ark's history with us? Hitsuki and Al seemed curious, so I was showing them a few documents.
Okay. Is this gonna be a clip
Basically
show?
digging through records on the sly up to this point. But now that everything's laid out in front of me, it's like, what was all that hard work for?
There was a time when Ark's concealed its history, but we've been completely open since our restructure. There's nothing here worth hiding, really.
Hey, Sierra, about this Shion person.
Wow, Al! Found your way to that record? Quite the info connoisseur, aren't you?
Who was Shion?
This may be a little hard to imagine, but Shion was an observer of our universe. She kept logs of its history, like a librarian. She was a pacifist, someone with full knowledge of the universe's history.
That is a word I've never heard before. Pacifist? I'm gonna have to look that up after I'm done here.
So, Pacifist know everything?
Pacifist, Al. She knew all, but that was the extent of her powers. She was inept at interpreting the emotions of others, and decided to reach out to the people who were alive at the time. Photoners.
Photoners. The people who controlled this universe way back when?
The very same. Shion taught them how to manipulate photons, and that in turn drove the Photoners' development.
What if... Oh, here's a thought. I don't know. I don't think this is true. I don't think this is accurate. But what if the avatars that all these people are playing as are actually the bodies of the Photoners? How interesting would that be? Because you remember how, for example, what's her name? The first apprentice, the really short, like, lolly. She kind of evaporated out of nothing just one day. What if that's what's going on here with the Photoners? And the avatars of the players. I don't think that's what's going on, but that would be an interesting side to the story, and I would not be surprised if that's what they were doing.
But they went a little too far, and ended up creating the profound darkness, which gave birth to Fallspawn.
Before creating the profound darkness, the Photoners did other stuff, right? Like make Shion do things for them?
Yep, you sure know your stuff. The profound darkness was the end result of all that fiddling around. The Photoners tried and failed many times to create a copy of Shion. Their final greatest failure gave birth to the profound darkness.
Okay.
So Shion was amazing, and the Photoners were bad.
I wouldn't call them bad, per
But
se.
none of them are around anymore?
That's the rough gist of it, if we set aside everything they did to develop their society. Rough, but not incorrect.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That's understandable.
Also, I'm the daughter of Xiao, who's the son of the great Xion. In other words, you could say I'm Xion's granddaughter.
You're the granddaughter of such a great person? Then, does that make you a great person too, Sierra?
No question about it. I'm downright amazing. Go on, let the compliments flow.
Of course. Any of that concern you?
Oh, nah. I mean, actually, yeah. One of the things Mother wanted us to find out was the location of the Photoners. But why?
Is Mother a Photoner?
I wonder if she was looking into the origin of Arcs rather than its history. Or is she after something else, perhaps?
At this point, it's impossible to say.
Interesting. Okay. So maybe she's a Photoner who got trapped in the other dimension? Deja vu, I've just been in this place before, higher on the street. Okay. Oh, this game looks so nice. I mean, it doesn't. It's a little outdated, but I think it like the aesthetic is great. Hi. Are we just gonna walk through all the people? Okay, so we're just kind of like taking a tour. Oh! One waves and one bows. Oh, they must be busy.
I've met so many people. And they all look so happy when they talk to you.
Aw, thanks.
I don't know what to say, really. But it's clear. You're seriously amazing.
Aw. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Well, at the very least, you are to me.
Aw.
See? Getting that reception wherever you go sure must be nice. I pretty much did what I wanted at school. My teachers liked me, but I never really fit in with my peers.
I know how you feel.
I always acted like Corey was the only person who mattered, which kept the other students at bay even more.
Aw.
So, I'm a little jealous of how everyone treats you. That's all. Man, listen to me. I'm in another world and I'm getting cold feet? That's not like me at all.
You're great too, sis.
Aw.
Yeah?
You saved me. That makes you just as great in my book.
Aw.
Thanks, Al.
That was cute. I like that. Our data is perfectly in order. Alright. So she organized everything?
I've finally finished sorting through all that intel dump. Now then, let's dive right in, shall we?
She did organize
I'm going to
everything.
gloss over the more intricate details for now, but I've compiled most of the more important stuff together.
I have really shiny red shoes.
Now that I've got everything sorted out, go ahead, ask away. I'll answer any questions you might have.
Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, there we go. So now we're just asking questions, I guess. That makes sense.
Accessing the Ark ship from Earth was a small-scale operation, but amazingly enough, it happened 12 years ago.
Accessing the Ark ship from Earth 12 years ago. Okay.
Then, as of 2 years ago, it shifted to an investigation where people like Hitsugi started being sent here.
Okay, so 12 years ago, in Earth terms, that would be 2020, or that would be 12. That would be my brain. Wait, what year does this game take place in? 2020. 2028. There we go. So then it would be 2016, right when the Aether thing happened. Okay, I'm starting to get the connection there.
12 years ago. 2016.
Okay.
That's when ether communication technology was established and ESCA made its global debut.
I guess I didn't have to. I guess I didn't have to do that math in my head. She was just gonna say it.
And 2 years ago? I can't think of anything major that happened on Earth 2 years ago.
I believe the cause is not on Earth, but here. Both 12 years ago and 2 years ago, there were major incidents here. Do you know what the common factor was between these 2 points in time?
The Dark Falls. I do. The profound Matoi.
That's certainly true as well, but my analysis indicates
The
that the
profound
return
darkness.
of the profound darkness acted as the trigger. I believe that Earth knew when the profound darkness would return, and used that information to change their approach.
What? How?
It isn't yet clear how they're related, but based on the information we currently have, that appears to be the case.
But it's still just a theory, huh? I'm sorry. I wish there was more I could tell you.
Oh no, even just a theory is fine. I'm starting to connect the dots one by one and see where they lead.
Yeah, that makes sense. I knew it was the profound darkness, but I just wanted to see what would happen if I said Matoi. Alright. I totally missed the name of this one. I do that sometimes. A lot of times when I'm just going through the quests, I completely don't see the name of it.
There are differences in the way we use them and their composition. Ether and photons refer to essentially the same thing.
That's what I figured.
That is why we were able to detect Hitsugi, or the sudden appearance of the enemy forces on the Ark ship. Ether cannot produce as much energy as photons, perhaps due to dimensional discrepancies. However, it excels at constructing information.
Okay, so it's the same energy, but it's just in a different... It's either the same energy that's being used in both dimensions, or it's the same energy from two different dimensions interacting with each other. Something like that.
In essence, they are particles adept at creating shapes or relaying communications.
Don't like the weapons, because the weapons are all made out of photons.
That said, as particles go, they are fundamentally identical. If the same principles apply, that opens up all sorts of possibilities. Sort of like a puzzle coming together.
Okay.
However, that also means they could monitor us in the same way.
But how did they...
The other side must be able to use ether the way we use photons. So we need to come up with a countermeasure as soon as we can.
But how did they get the information and knowledge and ability to start using them in the first place? Avatar arms. So this would be the same as just our weapons, but they kind of created them out of nothing, it seems. So we're going to get a little bit more information about these, which is going to be cool.
You're talking about the Earthling's unique ability to materialize equipment, aren't you? I have an idea where that comes from. In Ark's operative terms, it's like a summoner's abilities, but for Earthlings. Hitsugi, would you mind materializing that sword for me?
Oh, sure. Ame no Habakiri. How's that?
Great! Thank you! As you can see, the photons in the atmosphere responded to Hitsugi's command and came together to form this weapon.
Okay.
While some Ark's ops are able to materialize photons like this, the Earthling's method is a little different. Theirs is more fantastical. Essentially, whatever they visualize takes shape in midair. Only Earthlings used to ether can do it. Since their visualization is directly linked to the materialization, the ability itself is almost certainly more potent. The only bottleneck is that it lacks general utility, and there are very few people who can make use of it. Come to think of it, what did you call that weapon you materialized, Hitsugi? A Mano Hakiri? No, that doesn't sound right.
Close. It's Ame no Habakiri.
Does it mean anything?
Oh,
Oh, I know! It's a weapon that shows up in one of Japan's Izumo myths. The sword used to chop up the 8-headed serpent Yamada no Orochi.
Yamada.
Whoa! How did you know that, Al?
I read that story in your room. There were lots of other books of myths in there too. All sorts of myths.
You like mythology?
I do like mythology. But I'd say I also like heroic tales.
Understandable.
No matter what actually happens in real life, reading a book about a hero and imagining it for myself, there's nothing else like it.
So basically people from Earth and Arcs...
You think that sounds childish, don't you? Go ahead. I guess I'm just as childish as I look then.
So we just use photons in a different way. That's interesting. Dio Salazana. Well, either way, that's about all the time I've got for this episode. Like and subscribe if you like the episode. Ring that bell if you'd like to see more. Good night. We're going to get a little bit more information tomorrow. Bye-bye!